Sonnet 5 by William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. These hours that with gentle work did frame the lovely gaze where every eye doth dwell, will play the tyrants to the very same, and that unfair which fairly doth excel. For never resting time leads summer on to hideous winter, and confounds him there, sap checked with frost, and lusty leaves quite gone, beauty o'ersnowed, and bareness everywhere. Then were not summer's distillation left, a liquid prisoner pent in walls of glass, beauty's effect with beauty were bereft, nor it, nor no remembrance what it was, but flowers distill'd, though they with winter meet, Leese but their show, their substance still lives sweet. Okay, this is another of Shakespeare's sonnets to the fair youth. This is another one of his procreation sonnets. He's telling the fair youth that he must have children. The fair youth is the young man that Shakespeare is in love with, and he's arguing that the fair youth must marry and have children. Because otherwise this is a waste of his beauty. So, these hours that with gentle work did frame the lovely gaze where every eye doth dwell. So, these hours, time, that with gentle work, that worked very, very gently, did frame the lovely gaze, so that time that works slowly to make your beautiful eyes, your lovely gaze, where every eye doth dwell. I think this is saying that everybody is always looking at your eyes because they are so beautiful. So your beautiful eyes, which were made gently and slowly by time, will play the tyrants to the very same. So these hours, time, will play the tyrants to the very same, and that unfair which fairly doth excel. And time will take away, will unfair, this is a verb, will make unfair, will make ugly the area where you excel, and you excel in beauty. So time, the hours that go by, that have made your beautiful eyes, over time will destroy that beauty. There will be tyrants and break that beauty that they've made, and make ugly the beauty that you have in massive quantities. For never resting time leads summer on to hideous winter, and confounds him there. So time, the march of time, time always moving forward, the march of time, time never stops, and time goes from summer to horrible winter, and confounds and destroys summer. In winter, all the beauty of summer, all the beautiful things that were there are destroyed. Sap checked with frost. So the sap is the liquid of the trees, and in this time they believed that this was the blood of the trees, and the frost is the cold, and the sap now doesn't rise in the trees, and lusty and strong powerful leaves completely gone. Beauty o'ersnowed, and bareness everywhere. So there is snow over the entire landscape and everything is bare, all the leaves have gone. And I think this snowed is talking about grey hair, so the grey hair of age. Yeah, so summer goes to winter and youth goes to old age, and this is the metaphor Shakespeare is playing with here. Yeah, so beauty or snowed grey hair, and bareness, maybe baldness everywhere. So the leaves are gone in old age. Yeah, and the hair goes in old age as well. Then were not summer's distillation left. So then if you don't make a distillation of summer, and this distillation of summer, this is saying you should have children. The distillation of your beauty would be you having a child. And this is something that you can leave behind, that when the in the winter of your life, in the when your death comes, if this if you don't distill the summer of your youth, the summer of your beauty into a child, and then a liquid prisoner pent in walls of glass. So the distillation of summer, or the distillation of a perfume, is a liquid in a glass vial. Yeah, and this is another metaphor for the distillation of summer for the child. So if you distill summer, you distill the perfume, it becomes a liquid in a bottle. And this is then referring to you having a child. The child is the distillation of your beauty. Beauty's effect with beauty were bereft, nor no remembrance what it was. So if you don't make this distillation, if you don't have a child, then everything beautiful will in you will disappear. The beauty of summer will disappear completely. So you need to distill summer, you need to distill the perfumes of the flowers, the perfumes of summer, because he comes to the flowers now. Yeah, you need to make a distillation of that, and otherwise your beauty will be gone. There will be no remembrance, no memory of what your beauty was, of what the summer was. But flowers distilled, though they with winter meet, Leese but their show, their substance still lives sweet. So if you distill the flowers of summer, if you have a child, if you create this liquid prisoner pent in walls of glass, if you create this child, if the flowers, if they with winter meet, so summer, when it meets with winter, when winter comes and your beauty is over, the flowers lease, they release, they let go of their show. So the flowers, if you distill them, they don't look beautiful anymore, but their substance still lives sweet, but we still have the smell of them. And this it reminds us of summer, that there is in this distilled perfume of flowers, that summer still lives sweet. And in you having a child, then your beauty will still live within that child, and it will remind the world of your beauty, and your beauty will continue. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 5 by William Shakespeare.